Hey everybody, welcome back to True North VR. Today we are checking out the DriVR Apex golf club. This is made by DeadEyeVR. It looks pretty awesome coming out of the box here. I am excited to test this one out. We're going to show you how to assemble it, all the different parts to it, give you some gameplay tests here with Golf Plus and Walkabout Mini Golf, and then of course give you my review. So out of the box, this is what everything looked like. This was in a little bag, and these were all together in a bag, but I just separated those for you. The box was really big, and it wasn't like in a nice fancy box or anything, so I just put it all here for us to take a look at here quick. Very easy installation instructions. There is a QR code if you feel like you need to go ahead and do that. But if you've ever used a golf club, or especially one by DeadEyeVR, very similar in how you can install. We are going to need to use a controller, obviously. And I don't have my wrist strap on there. You could use the default wrist strap, but if you want to use the one that comes with it, that is the first step here to using that. It does actually show putting this on first if you look closely here at those steps. So we're going to do that. We may as well follow those instructions as it shows there. So I'm going to loop this around. If we want to match the picture, I'm going to flip it around this way. And then we are going to, there we go, loop this down and through like this. We are going to pop our controller battery cover off there, put this through just like you normally would for the regular wrist strap, put that on, and now this can go through and your controller can go on there. Now if it's too tight, take this little dial here, turn that counterclockwise just to loosen it up a bit, and we can push this down till it's nice and snug, and then give it a little bit of a tighten there. And then you can always just test. I was pushing pretty hard there and it was not moving at all. Make sure this then gets tightened around there, just a little extra safety precaution if you want that there. And really, you're done. You can go and play with it now if you really want to, but let's take a look at a couple of other things here that we can do to this just to add extra features to it. The big thing with this also is our weights. So we have these two adjustable weights, which if you look here can go right here, which we will show you in just a minute. But then we also have this mechanism on the bottom. Now this mechanism here, if you turn this to loosen it counterclockwise, it's spring loaded, so be careful. It's going to pop right out. But what you can do is you can take all of these loose nuts here, metal rings, and these can go, this is going to be tough because this is quite a thing here. This can go, they can go right in there. So you can see I'm pushing those in. And you can put in as many of these as you would like. Might as well try to put them all in there, I feel like. And then tighten that in there. There we go. They are in there. They are good to go. If you would like to add even more weight, we're going to go over the weight differences here with all of these in just a moment. This is just how you install them here. You're going to want to make sure that they're loosened up here. There we go. And then it shows this just wrapping around the bar right here and tightening in. And we'll grab our other one here, tighten it in as well, and then you could attach the other one there. So there's a lot of different weight options going on here. Again, in just a moment here, we're going to go through all the different variations and the minimum weight to the maximum weight, everything you can do in between. But I appreciate the variations of weight that you can do there. So those are the few installation things that you need to know. It also came with this wall mount, which is kind of handy. So you could just hook this up onto your wall, and then this could obviously go right around it and easily hang there. Or, oops, you could use this side as well. Well, you can't see that. It's tough working with accessories that are so big here. So to adjust your club in Walkabout Mini Golf, you need to go to your settings on the left-hand side, go over to the right and down to options on custom grip, hit start, hold your side trigger, and now you're going to be able to move your club around while the actual club in the game stays put. Line it up. Once you have it lined up and it feels nice, then you can just press the front trigger, save and exit, and you're good to go. So here we are in Walkabout Mini Golf. I did use this with the weights attached to it and with some weights taken off of it as well, and with no weights also. Personally, with Walkabout Mini Golf and just putting, I didn't feel the need to use any weights. Just carrying around the extra weight while I was playing seemed like a little bit of a burden, but with some of the weights on there, I found that it did help with keeping that putt line straight, and it did help with using it a little bit here. If you're planning to get this just for Walkabout Mini Golf, it might be a little bit overkill in my opinion, but it is a lot of fun, and the extra length does add to the realistic of it. To adjust your club in Golf Plus, go up to your settings on the right hand side. On the left hand side, go to Controls, and you're going to need to scroll down here until you see the driver Ace and Apex. Click on that, go back into your game, and you are good to go. So with Golf Plus, I found that I really enjoyed this club. The full swings worked really good with the length. It definitely made it feel more realistic. Because of the weight options that we have as well, I really enjoyed using the extra weights. I tried it with weights, with adjusting some weights off and taking all the weights out as well. And I just found that having the ability to adjust those weights is crucial for having a good experience on here. Personally, I like leaving the 2 ring weights on there, and then I took out all the ones from inside of the club, but just the adjustability was really great. I didn't have any tracking issues here, and this club is one of the clubs that, from my experience here, that made Golf Plus feel much more realistic. So this is a great club to use on Golf Plus. Alright, so as you saw, I've had a chance to use this with Golf Plus and with Walkabout Mini Golf. Let's talk about it overall here and tell you my thoughts. Golf grip, really nice. Obviously, they've done very well with these over the years, and they continue to provide premium quality golf grips there. The shaft itself is a very lightweight shaft, which is nice. It feels just like an actual golf club shaft would feel like. We have the controller in the middle, which is nice. I'm glad that the controller is at an angle for better tracking. I didn't have any tracking issues when I was using this one on Golf Plus or Walkabout Mini Golf, which is really good because you don't want to have tracking issues when you're swinging, and then obviously it's missing and stuff, so no tracking issues here. I think part of that is because of the angle and because of the proximity to the headset. Also, having the controller in the middle, I think, adds a good balance between the controller weight and the extra weights that you add along the bottom here. Instead of having them all in one spot, it kind of spreads that weight out and distributes it better for this. The controller cup here works really well, really easy to loosen it up there to pull that out. We got the extra little safety of our wrist strap there. You can use the one that they provided, or obviously you can just use your own as well. It's up to you, but really easy to use and really secure in there. I wasn't worried at all about it falling out. Our weight system on the bottom, very good weight system. I love that you can adjust it so much. So just the controller and the golf club without any weights attached to it is about 400 grams on my measurement. It weighed just over 400 grams, 404. And then with our weights, we have, again, 2 of these weights. These weigh 65 grams each. So that's 130 grams that you can add there. And then we have a bunch of these. I'm not going to grab the whole pile. That'll be disaster. A bunch of these washers. We have 10 of them, and they weigh about 8 to 10 grams each. And so you're looking at about an extra 100 grams there. So in total, you can add 230 grams to your golf club, looking at everything in total, a little over 630 grams. And you can pretty much adjust that because of how the weight systems work anywhere in between there. It's not like you're stuck going 400, 500, 600, or 475, 575, 550, 625. You can pretty much, because of that, get any weight in between there and really customize it for your preferences and how you like to swing. When I played, I didn't adjust everything, but what I did find is that I did like the 2 bigger weights on here, and when I took out all the smaller weights, so I just had about 130 grams added to it, sitting around 530, 540, that was a good weight for Golf Plus in my opinion. But again, I could have tweaked that a little bit more, worked with that, and maybe got it even better as well. So the weight adjustments itself on this club make it very realistic, and the fact that the weight adjustments are on the end of the club, so when you're swinging it feels like there is at the actual club head at the bottom, makes it really good. I found that sometimes with Golf Plus, I've got a pretty hard slice, but with this club, it actually took out that slice quite a bit, as I mentioned before, so that was a really nice gameplay. And with Walkabout Mini Golf, I didn't feel the need for all the weights because then I was just kind of lugging a club around, but the length still helps get that full swing of a putt in there while you're playing. Price point, we are looking at $169 on their website. This is not a cheap golf accessory, but if you are looking for a prime VR golf accessory, you're really big into Golf Plus, I wouldn't necessarily just get this for Walkabout Mini Golf, but if you're into Golf Plus, Golf 5, those full swing golf games, and you're looking for something that you can get a more realistic feel out of, this is going to be one of your best choices for you. If you have questions about it, if there's something I didn't cover here, please let me know in the comments below. I will do my best to help you out. I'll link below where you can find this as well. Check out my other VR reviews. We'll see you next time here on True North VR.